Alright, boys, Bitcoin is inching its way back up towards a new all-time high, and it could even happen as early as today. But what does that mean for altcoins, and where are we headed from here? At the time of recording, Bitcoin is sitting at about $71,500, with it running into a little bit of resistance here, nearing its all-time high, but it is getting ready to hopefully break above it, and then we're going to enter price discovery mode, with the next price target being hopefully around $100,000. We did just recently have this blue line crossing above the green line, which is the 20-day moving above the 50-day moving average, and this is what they call a silver cross, which usually does result in some price gains. The last time we saw this, Bitcoin actually increased by about 53% in just a matter of a couple of months, and hopefully we're going to be seeing something even more astronomical coming up in the next couple of months. A lot of people are still waiting on the Federal Reserve to lower interest rates and start adding liquidity back into the system. But we've actually been seeing liquidity re-entering the system for some time now, and now it's actually reaching an all-time high. According to this article on Cointelegraph, it looks like Bitcoin Bull Run's most important chart has actually hit a $94 trillion all-time high. In US dollar terms, M2 is now at its $94 trillion mark, more than it was ever at before, and $3 trillion higher than what it was the last time Bitcoin hit its old $69,000 all-time high in late 2021. Since hitting a local low of 85 trillion in late 2022, coinciding with the pit of the bear market, M2 has rebounded a full 10%. If the low of the M2 money supply coincided with the low of the Bitcoin price, then it looks like that 10% increase in M2 supply has resulted in more than a 346% increase in the price of Bitcoin, and it looks like that's just getting started, as we're probably going to be seeing a continuation of the flood of liquidity as the election season actually heats up. This news is coming out at the same time as Bitcoin ETFs are reaching record best days with no outflows, netting $887 million yesterday, or actually on the 4th. But it looks like we're starting to see these inflows continue to increase, and we might be in for another wave of inflows that are going to push us to new all-time highs and through price discovery. The good news just keeps on coming though, because it looks like Gary Gensler might actually be flipping on his crypto stance, and he could be softening a little bit on the industry.
Polkadot, Cordana, Cosmos, Immutable, Ronin, Osmosis, Sushi Swap, my neighbor Alice, Wall Trade. I'm talking millions of dollars for more. No, should we have a swap with maybe an ETF? Or the proprietary kind, just say. I would think that Bonk is a natural, and Osmosis. These are trading Gary, these are millions of dollars these things are trading. Shouldn't we have it? Shouldn't we have some sort of product?
Jim Cramer says that because all of these cryptos are trading millions of dollars a day, that we should have exchange-traded products for them, or ETFs basically, and we could be seeing a flood of new ETFs coming out for the whole cryptocurrency space. I'm not sure if it's going to be a bunch of individual cryptos like he's rattling off right here, but we're probably going to be seeing index funds with a bunch of crypto assets being lumped together that are going to be offered to clients, and we could be seeing the list of cryptocurrencies within these products being shuffled around based on market cap, just like the S&P 500. Larry Fink and BlackRock and so many other people have been saying that we're probably going to be seeing the tokenization of everything, and I think that probably includes crypto assets being added onto a tokenized ETF product. So we'll probably be seeing all kinds of different variations of funds and things that they're going to be putting together for cryptocurrency as it does reach mainstream adoption.
Right now, without prejudging anyone, these tokens, whether they're the ones Jim listed or other tokens, have not given you the disclosures that you not only need to make your investment decisions, but also that are required by the law. It's a basic concept in our securities market. We, the SEC, tomorrow are turning 90. Happy birthday, SEC, 90. And what President Roosevelt did is he created this commission to oversee that you, the investors, get disclosure. And in the crypto markets, they aren't giving you that disclosure. And secondly, that exchanges, like here, this floor, the New York Stock Exchange, get properly regulated to protect against fraud and manipulation, and they don't trade against you. And these crypto exchanges, Jim, are doing things we would never allow this New York Stock Exchange to do.
A lot of people are saying that this is a pivot from Gary Gensler, He did say that these crypto products are just not giving disclosures, which is what they want, and he didn't even mention that they might all be securities, which he usually does. However, I don't really know if this is actually a pivot from him, because if these are securities or if they're not, either way, I'm sure he still wants there to be disclosures. And that could definitely help investors feel more comfortable putting their hard-earned money into cryptocurrency technology. But even if the SEC does get the disclosures that they want, that doesn't necessarily mean that any of these cryptos aren't going to be classified as securities, because as he just said, the stocks on the New York Stock Exchange also have to deal with these disclosures, and most of them are classified as securities. Hopefully, this is a sign that Gary Gensler is starting to soften his stance toward the cryptocurrency market, but I don't think this one interview is enough to go off of. Hopefully, we'll be seeing him come out and say something more concrete, or maybe even allude to the possibility that some of these cryptos aren't going to be classified as securities. In other crypto news, according to this article on CNBC, gross, Bitcoin is to reach $150,000 if Trump wins the presidency, according to the Standard Chartered. Well, that would be really great if Trump was elected and he turned out to actually be a crypto positive president. And I think that probably would be a boon for the cryptocurrency price. But if he actually isn't elected, or if somebody goes ahead and steals the election, maybe again, well, then we could be seeing the top of cryptocurrency around that time, because I'm sure a lot of people would be scared of what's going to come down the pipeline in the next 4 years, especially since we've been dealing with so many attacks over the preceding 4 years. Finally, according to this article on Bitcoin Magazine, it looks like Robinhood is going to buy Bitcoin and crypto exchange Bitstamp for $200 million. This isn't all that interesting, honestly, and it doesn't mention it here in the article, but I think that there could be some great news that actually comes out of this, because if I'm not mistaken, I do believe Bitstamp does offer things like ADA and Solana and things like that, which were actually removed from the Robinhood exchange last year. And if one of their companies that is under their umbrella is offering these products, then maybe they're going to be adding them back to the actual Robinhood platform in the near future. In bonus news over here, according to this article on Benzinga, Dogecoin whales have loaded an additional 200 million Doge in 4 days. This means that a breakout is ready to occur at any day, according to a trader. This is usually what we see before some kind of huge price surge. We start to see these whales accumulating, and they're just getting ready for something that the rest of us plebs don't know about. So hopefully we're going to be seeing Dogecoin breaking out of its consolidation here in the next couple of days. And if Bitcoin can actually break above its previous all-time high entering price discovery, then I think we're going to be seeing a similar price surge for most of the crypto market. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. Is the Bitcoin price about to reach price discovery in anticipation of the heating up of the election and the possibility that we're going to have a pro-crypto president? And if Trump isn't elected, do you think that the market is actually going to sell off due to the economic uncertainty and the continued regulatory crackdown that's going to be headed up against cryptocurrency? Either way, thank you guys so much for watching, and don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button if I brought you value. But most importantly, don't forget to do only good every day, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.